All right, hi there guys. So just a quick one. Over the last couple of weeks, the conversation between RX and scaled has been coming up pretty frequently. So what I've done is I've just quickly written up a whole bunch of ideas and trying to define what it is. All right, so RX is the term that we use, refers to completing the workout as prescribed without any modifications of the movements or weights. So for example, I've taken Helen, which we did last week, which is 3 rounds for time of a 400-meter run, 21 kettlebell swings that goes directly overhead. So arms are nice and straight, head comes through the shoulders. The weight for the guys is going to be 24 kilos and for the ladies will be 16. And then you'll finish off with 12 pull-ups, making sure that before you start the movement, your arms are nice and straight, your chin goes over the bar clearly, and then your arms go back into that fully locked up position to complete 1 full rep. All right? Your time cap for this is 15 minutes, but you have a target time of 9 minutes to 12 minutes. Okay, now let's talk about the scale version. So scaling is we're adapting the workout to preserve the stimulus based on your current fitness. All right? Which can include mobility, flexibility, strength, and so on. All right, so if we take Helen as our example again, when it comes to the 400-meter run, we can scale that back by reducing the run distance. So maybe going to a 300 or a 200, and then maybe we can also go onto a bike if we have an injury in terms of our legs, knees, ankles, and so on. When it comes to the kettlebell swings, of course, the movement is overhead, and that can become pretty difficult for people's shoulders. So what we can do is we can reduce the weight of it so that you can still get that fully locked out position, or alternatively, we can reduce the range. So instead of going overhead clearly, we can go straight into our in line with our eyes, right? If we take the pull-ups, what we can do is we can go into a jumping pull-up, which is gonna keep that intensity pretty high of the movement. Again, jumping from the box with a fully locked out arm, chin clearly goes above the bar, and then back down to complete 1 rep. Or alternatively, what we can do is we can go into ring rows. Again, trying to just keep that intensity nice and high. We wouldn't use bands as an example because going in and out of the bands takes a little bit long, which means that we're gonna lose the stimulus of this workout. All right, the stimulus of this workout is that your heart rate's gonna get pretty elevated, it's gonna be pretty high, all right, and it's gonna stay elevated throughout. Because of course you have your run, your kettlebell swings, and your pull-ups. The numbers are relatively low, which means that your intensity is supposed to be high, right? What this also does is this gets your grip. So it's gonna be super grip intensive, shoulder intensive. So whilst you're on the run trying to recover, your arms are still relatively fatigued. Okay, whenever we put in target times, the target time is what's going to help us understand how we need to scale so that we can make sure that we're getting the right stimulus through the workout. Whether you go RX or whether you go scaled, it really doesn't matter as long as the intensity of the workout or the stimulus of the workout we're achieving, right? So that's where we as coaches and where you as members, we as coaches need to do better in terms of making sure that the scales that we're adapting for you is gonna give you the correct stimulus of the workout. All right, when it comes to writing things on the whiteboard or whether it is putting it on WordBoard, the idea is that it isn't there so that you can look at other people and feel bad about yourself, right? Comparison is the thief of joy. It's about how you're able to give your 100% for the day, not about what someone else has done, all right? So compete with yourself and you can get fitter rather than worrying about what other people are doing, all right? Why do we use WordBoard? Why do we use the whiteboard? The only reason why we do those things is so that if we ever do those workouts again, you're able to see whether or not you've improved, whether it be in your run, your kettlebell swings, or your pull-ups, so that we can see what your times are, so we can see where you've gotten fitter and how the programming has helped you get there. All right, hope you guys have a lovely day. Stay strong. Peace.